your July 2020 Astro Tarot forecast. I am Audrey Alison, and I'm shuffling the Lightseer Tarot by Chris Ann. It's a new deck. I like to keep it fresh and keep you on your toes, as well as my own tarot capabilities on their toes. I will be providing the astrological data for July, as well as the divination at the end, and then providing any messages as a medium that I receive. And in private readings, just to let you know, I've been in a lot of sessions over the last few weeks, and in private readings, my clients are surprised at how honed in this can be, and that is what occurs in a private session. Right now, I'm giving very general information, and not everything will apply to everyone. It's a solar forecast. So please watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. And should you require a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. I read all through the week. This is what I do. So we're in eclipse season and Mercury retrograde, and there's a lot of tension in the world. We knew this was coming, and it comes every year, this tension. This time, I feel like there is something that will be done because it's long overdue. And I'm talking about the climate of protesting and racial injustice in the world. It's a heavy time, so it's hard to get light in your personal life all the time. And with eclipses, there's pressure. It's similar to an earthquake where the tectonic plates shift, and then it's kind of uncomfortable, but it creates this upheaval, and there's a release after that happens. Well, as the moon and the sun are directly aligned 180 degrees across the sky wheel on the 5th of July, we receive a full moon lunar eclipse at 13 degrees of Capricorn, where the release point is. This sector is the 4th house of your home environment, your motherhood environment, the relationship with the maternal energy in your life. And where you're living and how you're living is the 4th house. It's the deepest sector on the wheel. And this full moon eclipse occurs right next to Jupiter and Pluto, who are conjunct next to each other in Capricorn at 20 degrees exact, 7 degrees away from where the eclipse occurs. So there is a big change and a redirection afforded to Libra, especially Libra rising, where a move is in order, or moving in the process of gaining or restructuring your environment, gaining a new place, or editing, reorganizing, and restructuring how you're living. Some of you are dealing with the loss of a mother figure in your life, and or an anniversary of this. Pluto is involved, the planet of loss. And when we are reminded of those who have passed, it's almost silly to say when. It's almost as if that's a continual feeling, that there's no reminder, you're just living differently after people pass. But what I was going to say is that nostalgia is really strong when Mercury's retrograde, the planet of memory, data, the mind. And Mercury is retrograde the first 12 days of July while this eclipse occurs. So the memory of who you knew, the mother you knew, is very real, and your dream life is activated at this time. July 12th, Mercury goes direct at 5 degrees of Cancer in the 10th house of career, where Mercury had slowed down the pace for you. Oops, sorry. I got long legs under this table. When I move them, I kick shit around. Okay. Mercury direct in the 10th house can pick up the pace in the career sector that has paused somewhat for you, or perhaps your participation directly in your career. The pace has paused because of our planetary pause. Well, now with the new moon here on July 20th, the new moon at 28 degrees of Cancer in your career sector, that occurs 8 days after Mercury goes direct there. There is a new calling for you, or a new mode of reporting back to this career that you stepped out of or that you were on hold with. Some of you are reporting back into the corporate structure where it's somewhat safer, and the pace of life here after or during COVID is picking up. And some Libras are considering a new career altogether from within that home structure that you've been so comfortably placed. Because the 4th and the 10th house tell me someone's working from home, or someone's restructuring their life in order to do so. So there's opportunity here for you, but there's opportunity to just get back to work, get working again, get functional again. On the 22nd of July, the sun enters Leo through August 23rd. Your social friendships, clubs, and groups, organizations you're affiliated with start to shine. There's a more connected social life than there has been throughout that 30-day period of time, and your goals become more aligned. This would be a great time to list your goals for that month or that quarter, because the sun is shining in this sector, and that is the life force itself. From the 27th and 28th, those 2 days of July, Jupiter will sextile Neptune. Jupiter's at 20 degrees of Capricorn and Neptune's at 20 degrees of Pisces. This forms a sextile between your 4th and 6th sector, filtering harmonious energy in between those two sectors, one sign apart from one another. That, again, is the 4th house of home and family, and the 6th house of how you work, your health, and your commitment to how you work. So you are restructuring your personal life to work around the work life, the career life. And this is like the wind is in your sails this month to do this. Let's see what's here in your tarot. I'm thoroughly shuffled with the deck. And just to let you know, I'm running a special July 4th through the 7th. If you purchase a 45-minute session with me, you'll be upgraded to a full 60-minute Astro Tarot reading with me. And we can hone in on your personal specific dates for the quarter and half of the remaining year. So Libra, here are your cards for the month of July. Wow, this guy's up a lot. King of Coins, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also, mastering your own environment and occupation is the King of Coins. Wow. Yeah, 4th and 10th house. It can't be very specific, much more specific than this card. Out of 78 cards, that is the one card that truly connects your home environment with your occupation. So we're good there. 5 of Swords. What an emo sweater leather, sweater rock kind of vibe this is. Is this guy gonna be all right? Very emo. 5 of Swords. The pressure is on, and the swords are the mind. They represent the thoughts. So what's weighing on Libra's head here? The High Priestess. Wow. Hello. The High Priestess, clairvoyance, intuition, the download of data, claircognizance, the knowing of data without knowing how you know. It's innate. Clairvoyance, the vision. Clairsentience, the feeling. clairgustance, the smell. What am I missing? All the clairs are here. Libra, you can trust your intuitive self and leave your headache behind. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of song lyrics. Okay. Ace of Wands. Take some action. This is the card of direct action. It's also the card of fertility and the seed being planted. You have a creative idea, and in looking at these, this seems like something's dripping right down into her skull. Allow this month to filter in a genius idea for Libra. You have 2 more cards. This little mystery woman, she's coming up a lot of places. She's super intuitive, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces vibes, healer, empath, nurturer, compassionate energy. Libra might be responding to that kind of energy this month, wanting to be nurtured, to leave their pressures behind, someone to take care of them, mother them. Some Librans need their mother and need to be mothered like they once were. Wow, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There we are. Queen of Swords is the thinker and a brilliant idea. Someone could be mothering you, and maybe it's this swords figure or the cup figure, but I'm getting a very sensitive energy for you this month, so treat yourself kindly. I would turn to your career and use that as a positive outlet, and these social clubs and activities within reason. You know, you might want to mask up. Pick and choose where you need to be, obviously, but there is a correlation this month between your home and your work, and it'll make different sense to each of you. I hope this was helpful. If you'd like a private session, I'm at audreyalison.com, Libra. The sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.